Greetings everyone, this is another video by IP. I hope you enjoyed the Suicide Squad review. I didn't really go too much into detail. I mean, it was, you know, a quick type review compared to my other ones, but I believe that I thoroughly explained where Suicide Squad ranks in terms of, just being a superhero film overall, not just basically a DC film, but just as a superhero film overall, for its originality. Now, moving on to something else that I wanted to speak about. As you may know, if you follow my videos, I'm into martial art films, the martial art genre. Top being Bruce Lee, second best being Jet Li, third being Jackie Chan. Okay, that's my top three. Now, with that being said, this particular martial artist is a female martial artist. May not be in my top three as far as where I rank her, but she's definitely a force to be reckoned with, and I believe she doesn't get as much exposure as she should. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Jee Ja Yanin. She's a Thailand actress who specializes in Taekwondo. She is, she used to be an instructor, but she basically landed the role. I forgot the particular character that she played, but it was in a film called Chocolate that came out in 2008. She actually was portraying an autistic lady, autistic young girl, a young lady who probably was in her late teens, who lived alone with her mother and a cousin, basically a male cousin, who looked out for her and basically, helped her somewhat channel or focus her autism to her advantage. She had this, and what was interesting about this is that she actually studied autism and spent time around those who are autistic to develop traits that she can apply to this role. And I found that fascinating because typically with martial art films, they don't really step outside of their comfort zone to play specific roles. Long as usually the roles kind of fit the style that the martial arts adhere to in their philosophy. So I found that to be interesting. But her favorite film for me was Raging Phoenix. If you haven't seen that, you can check that out. It's about a group of individuals. Her and three other males are fighting against these group of people who kidnap females, and basically, after they abduct them, they hold them hostage and collect tears from these females and convert them into perfume smells and mix it up with different ingredients for a really good aroma. It's really interesting. But her is to be noted that she does her own stunts, and this includes hopping off of things similar to Tony Jaa. Like, she does off the wall type stunts, and prior to her being trained to do her own stunts, as far as not just the martial art element, but actually hopping off of walls and doing flips on tables, and sort of a female version of Jackie Chan. And she was afraid of heights before doing these things, and she dedicated herself to picking up these moves. And she's highly athletic. She's small in size, but it pays off because she's light on her feet. She has excellent kicks. Her kicks are, extremely powerful. From one of the stuntmen who worked with her said that, her kicks can, lay you down if you're not in the right position. And you can expect nothing less from a female instructor of Taekwondo. That's her strongest point. But, I'm wondering why she was never picked up for extra roles. Like you see Tony Jaa. In my opinion, she's a better actor than Tony Jaa, and her moves are better. I feel like Tony Jaa moves get repetitive. He used a lot of elbow strikes and knee strikes and, grapple moves, and it's fine and dandy. But when you see it constantly in different action sequences, it gets boring. And I feel like she's an anomaly in that fashion because she doesn't stick to Muay Thai, and she's a Thailand fighting practitioner. So that's another thing that, I want to point out. And she was recently in Triple Threat, starring Michael J. White, Scott Adkins, Tony Jaa as well, and Taika Chan, and I'm missing one person, Iko Uwais, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, from The Raid. And she barely got enough screen time to really show what she can do, but at least she was seen. And I just feel like she just doesn't really get enough exposure. And if you ever want to see exactly what she's made of, and to see exactly the quality actress and the quality martial artist she is, you can check out Chocolate or Raging Phoenix. Those are the main two. She's done another film called The Kick, which I wasn't too big on, but it's decent. But I really would suggest Chocolate and Raging Phoenix. So I just wanted to touch on that. I feel like she should get more exposure, and hopefully there'll be another film where it's just starring her, and she can show what she has. And she's a mother now, so I'm not sure if she has much time left as far as putting her body on the line, but you can at least give her some type of action sequence where it's not as risky as her older films, but she's still able to pull off decent fighting techniques that just look authentic. No stunt doubles, no wire works, but just pure old-fashioned martial arts. So yeah, just check her out whenever you get a chance. Jee Ja Yanin, spelled JeeJeeYanin. Yeah, check her out. She's a good martial artist. High Peace signing out.